Hey, what's up? This is Cameron Silva with Viralizers.com, and I want to welcome you to part 2 of this Viralizer series on how to get retweets using the Twitter widget. But what I want to show you now is how someone else is using that same Twitter widget, and they're doing it kind of in a unique way. So here's the AP, right? The Associated Press. Look at what they're doing. What they've done is they've used this embed widget, but what they embedded in one of their articles was not, so I did it as, here's a quote from the Viralizers, Insiders podcast, episode 2. Here's a quote from that podcast. What they're doing is, here's a sponsored tweet. So the AP created a deal with Samsung. And now I think this company here, the Edelman, I believe they're the ones, they say over here that they helped establish a partnership between Samsung and the Associated Press. Well, within that partnership, the Associated Press, the AP, agreed to put out sponsored tweets to their audience, and they get paid for every single click. Well, look at what's happening. You have people here reading this article, or they go to the AP and they might be reading an article, and what they're doing is they're embedding this widget in the content itself. Think about this. They're putting the widget there with a link where every time somebody clicks that link right there, they're getting paid. And not only are people clicking the link, look at what they're doing. They've gotten 21 people to retweet the message that's a sponsored tweet. So they're getting paid for every click. And then they got followers that are such loyal followers. Maybe they're just 21 people that don't even know. Maybe they just think, oh, this must be something from the article, boom, retweet. They don't realize that what they're doing is making money for the Associated Press, right? They're putting out a sponsored tweet for free when they could be putting out a sponsored tweet to their own audience and getting paid for every click. Now, let me show you something that's really ninja. I don't know anybody else that teaches this, because it's kind of something that you don't want to get out, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway, because I think it's really cool. So check this out. See this bit.ly link? One of the reasons I don't use bit.ly, I use them sometimes, with Facebook, but one of the reasons you probably don't want to use bit.ly is because, did you know that all you have to do is add the plus sign to the end of any bit.ly link, and you will instantly get all the stats for that link. Did you know that? So I noticed this one day because, if you use bit.ly links, what happens? Every time you go to check the stats, I would go look at the stats of my bit.ly link, and I would see the plus sign. And I'd be like, wait a second, I wonder if you could do that to other people's bit.ly links. I tested it out, and sure enough, boom, there's all the stats. So let's take a look at the stats for that link. So that embed widget thing has gotten 855 clicks. Now, you can also see right there that those stats are mostly from January 7th. Okay, January 7th, they got 555 clicks. That must have been the day the article published. The next day, you still had some, people that were probably signing in to their Twitter account for the first time. The next day, they probably seen it. And it probably got retweeted over and over again. 21 people retweeted it. But here's what I love. 16 people favorited that tweet. So they favorited an ad, right? Stay up to date on what's trending live from CES 2013. I mean, I'm just joking around. Maybe this is actually something that's valuable. I don't know. I didn't even take a look at the actual link. I just went right to the stats, but let's take a look. I mean, basically, look, it's just an ad. I mean, it's basically they're favoriting, and, they're favoriting press, commercials, ads. 16 people favorited that ad. 21 people retweeted that ad, that tweet. And then you have over here the bit.ly stats that show it got 855 clicks. So let's think about this. That's 855 clicks that they would have never gotten. You follow me? That's 855 clicks that they would have never gotten. Because here's the deal. I don't think that, I have a feeling that they probably used their own bit.ly link, unless they went directly to the Associated Press, follow, the profile, because you could see that they don't really use Bitly, right? You could see that they use their own APN. Yeah, I'm thinking that they bought their own short domain. They don't even use Bitly. So what I'm thinking is that link right there was specifically from this Edelman, right? I believe that's how you pronounce it, Edelman. But I think all that traffic is from this specific page, and we'll be able to find out. Yeah, okay, it is from this page only. Because look, published January 7th, 2013, and you could see that January 7th, that's where the clicks came from, right? So all of that traffic was strictly from this post right here. So, basically what I'm trying to tell you and show you is how powerful this widget can be. All right. I wanted to make a part 2 to say, hey, you don't have to just use links to, or, quotes, or, whatever. Obviously, I put a quote for the podcast to get people to share it with their friends. What they're doing here is they're not linking back to this page, right? The way I showed you in part 1 was you can put a link in there, people will retweet it, and the link will bring all their friends that are retweeting, all the people retweeting this, all their followers will see the link back to this page. So you're trying to bring everybody back. You're trying to create like a cycle here where they keep coming back and people keep pulling in their friends back here to this is the home. Well, what they're doing here is saying, screw it, we want to make money. Boom, sponsored link. Every time people retweet it, it gets clicks. They're making money. They're making money off every click. So all that traffic that would have came back to this page, they're getting paid for every click. Something to think about, right? Maybe, for example, let's say I'm going to do, so one of the things I'm creating is the tweet adder, right? I'm creating an ebook, a whole series on how to use tweet adder to build your audience on autopilot. Again, we're not a huge fan of, automated stuff. However, we are a fan of being able to recruit people into our tribe that will then interact with and engage with ourselves manually. But we can automate the process of just adding people that are in all the hashtag conversations, and tweet adder is the only one I know that could do that. So I put a link there for a free trial. So what I could do is create a post and add one of these, right? Like I did yesterday. I can add one of these, but instead of linking to this page, I can have a post that maybe it goes into, hey, here's how you can use tweet adder. I can give the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, whatever. And then I could put this thing down there, put my affiliate link, right? Which wouldn't be my affiliate link. It would be viralizers.com/tweet adder, because that's my affiliate link. I use Pretty Link, right? I'm going to have another video that I'm creating for you, which is all about pretty links, right? Every single link you give out should have yourdomain.com/something. Every domain. I don't care if it's a domain that you're not going to make money off of. I don't care if it's a domain, I don't care if it's a link that goes to, maybe there's a big person in your market, they did a free video, and you're just doing a cool thing, telling your tribe about this person that created a free video. Make a pretty link. All right. I did the same thing. Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income, who, I have a lot of respect for. He's basically doing everything that we talk about here. He's been doing it for a while and he's crushing it. I respect him a lot. I linked to one of his videos for free, right? We got 86 clicks within the first hour or something like that. But even though it was going to a free video, I'm not an affiliate of his. He doesn't even sell anything. He just does affiliate promotions. It makes 50, 60 grand a month. So, but I still created a pretty link. Why? Because I want to see how active my audience is. I want to see, how many links, how many clicks it's getting. Then what I could do is I can say, okay, what got the most clicks? You see, what got the most retweets? And then if I see the link for Pat Flynn where he talked about podcasting, that got 30 clicks. And then I did another one of these Twitter widget things or whatever, right? If I do another tweet or whatever, and that link goes to something about Facebook marketing, and that one gets 96 clicks, even though I'm not making money for those links, I'm still getting analytics. I'm still getting data on my audience. I know by looking at that, okay, when it's about podcasting, I only get about 36 clicks, and, whatever it is. But over here, I get 100 clicks. Or over here, I get 1,000 clicks. That's the winner. That's the topic people really want to know more about. I can adjust the topics, and the content that I cover will now go more towards Facebook, right? And maybe I do maybe I want to get people back into podcasting. I could do a post about, podcasting on Facebook. And then this way, it's about Facebook. It'll pull them in, and then I could drop some, little information about podcasting in there, and then try to pull them in through something they're interested in, and then take them over to the podcasting. Now, I know I just went over way past what we just started talking about, but it all ties in back together. I'm just trying to get you to think outside the box. Use the free tools that are out there. I'll have a video on the Pretty Link thing. It's a free plugin on WordPress. It's called Pretty Link. I'll have a whole series on all the different ways you could use Pretty Link, but use it. Now, I said I was going to be making 2 videos. This is the second video. This is part 2. I actually have another formula that I'm going to be showing you, which is a completely different tool than this Twitter widget, which is a way you could use your own images and stuff, so you don't have to use this widget right here. But I decided to make this second video just when I seen this post. I thought this was something that was just really cool. Okay, here you have the AP getting people to retweet links that they get paid for, and a hashtag, building their hashtag. You see how they got the hashtag in there? So if we go over there, we'll be able to see, you can see, actually, let's take a look at it, and then we'll end the video. Okay, so you see over here, what you would want to do is take a look at, let's go to all, not the top, because the top is just going to show things that are not the same. But let's come back over here, and let's take a look at sponsored. So let's see if we could find, yeah, it would have been, oh, see right here, sponsored. You see these? Now look at how they're all showing up under the same hashtag. You see that? So that's what I'm trying to get you to see, is that when you do this, this is what it'll look like. Sponsored, right? Sponsored tweet. This is the same one. That's the same one from Breaking News. This is the same one from Keddy. This is the same exact one from Lauren. You see how many people have that same exact tweet all in the same conversation? So imagine when, instead of the hashtag, it's at tagging a big brand in your market, or at tagging someone that you want to interview, and you tell all your people, hey guys, retweet this message over here, and which at tags so-and-so, and the message says, hey, let us interview you over at Viralizers. And you get, I could get everybody in my tribe to retweet that message over and over again, and keep at tagging that person to let them see how big the tribe is, how many people want to hear what they have to say. How could they say no to that? Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained that correctly. Instead of using the hashtag, you can put @ a person. You can do a hashtag for your brand. And now it's going to start to build up a lot of buzz, whether you're trying to get the attention of someone, whether you're trying to build up your brand, your hashtags, whatever. Links back to your site. I mean, look at this. Viralizers, I just launched a couple of weeks ago, and we're already a page rank 2. I have no idea how. I have done no SEO work. I haven't even, you don't think I'm really stupid, I haven't even emailed my list yet. I have not even sent an email to my list to tell them about the podcast or anything, because I'm trying to do this without using any of the resources that I had before starting Viralizers, because, I want this to be like as if I'm starting this from scratch the way you would be starting from scratch. So I want to keep it fair and realistic. But how we have a page rank 2, nobody's linking to us or anything. It's strictly from, I'm guessing, social media links. I do think that social media links do have some value. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a ton of value from it. Go use the Twitter widget, and now you have some ways on how to use it. And remember, make sure you use redirect links with yourdomain.com/something. Get the free plugin called Pretty Link. Go over to viralizers.com. You'll find videos where I'll show you how to install and use the Pretty Link, so that all those links, even if you're sending them somewhere else, people get used to going through your link. Okay, yourdomain.com/something. Even if you're sending them to something that's free, the reason that's great is when the times you put your affiliate link in there, it's not going to be a big deal, right? Because you use redirects, even when it's free, affiliate link, whatever, it all looks the same. It all builds your brand. That's it for this video. My name is Kevin Silva. Go over to Viralizers.com for more videos like this and to watch and listen to, I should say, our podcast. That's it. I'll see you on the next video.